You know, the hype for Fallout 4 is truly real. Thousands and thousands of boys across the country are passing out and dying from blood loss, you know, due to so much blood rushing to their dicks. Eyewitnesses reports that they've been finding their friends, family, lover in their room covered in semen and dead. But you know, that is just the price we're gonna have to pay, right, for true gaming greatness. I present to you my expert industry professional analysis of the Fallout 4 E3 demo. I mean, have you seen the comments of every single Fallout 4 video? Scroll down and I kid you not, all you will see, right, is people begging for help because their boner has lasted for more than 4 hours. And every single one of these, right, erectile comments has like 400 likes. I want every single one of you guys to just leave your best description of what is happening to your penis right now, right? I want to make sure all my subscribers are okay, right? I don't want any of you guys dying on me, so you know, just flood the comments with just a bunch of comments about your penis. Believe it or not, I care about your dicks very much. Anyways, enough about boners. Let's actually get into, you know, my industry professional analysis of Fallout 4. First of all, let's talk about Todd Howard. You know, we might as well just all get in a line and just start sucking his dick one by one, because this man, right, has done so much for okay. So he did an excellent job, you know, showing off Fallout 4 for us. And he even said the effort on stage.
But like, as far as stupid gimmicks goes, Irish is the best fucking one I have ever seen. It is awesome.
And everybody was just like, and that's not me beating off. Honestly, if you wouldn't go gay for this man, you're probably a faggot. Moving on, so the game actually begins not in the vault, but actually before the bombs drop. So we get to see pre-Fallout, you know, how beautiful, how colorful, how vibrant it is. And I can already see the modding opportunities here. I have a feeling people are gonna use these pre-Fallout assets, right, and apply them to every single other location in the game and possibly make a total conversion of, you know, all of Boston before Fallout. I think that would be really interesting to see. I mean, the assets are there to be used. If not a total conversion, people can probably make pre-Fallout whatever, you know, pre-Fallout home mod, a pre-Fallout village, you know, something like that. And he began with character creation.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hon.
You think?
So being able to sculpt your character's face is an obvious improvement over the, you know, sliders we've always used for previous games. Without sliders, there are pretty much infinite possibilities. I think people are going to be able to make some really interesting looking characters, as well as some very nice celebrity impersonations. Shia LaBeouf, Jessica Alba. And although lots of people speculated that you can only play as a male character, drumroll please, you can even play as a female character. And what's even better is she's hot. I mean, let's be honest here, these character models look so much more attractive than any other character models Bethesda has ever given us. But I'm sure we're still gonna get lots of beauty and cosmetic mods. But there's no doubt that the characters are gonna look a lot more real and aesthetic than, you know, any of the characters we've ever played with in Skyrim or Fallout New Vegas. So your character is indeed voice acted now.
You're still here. So other people could still be alive too.
It's worse than I thought.
This is a pretty controversial topic, I believe. Lots of people would rather their character be silenced like the previous games. But of course, you know, somebody could probably create a mod where they get rid of your character's voice and all you see is the subtitles. Personally, I don't mind this, but Todd Howard's reasoning here was basically a voice character will be able to better express the emotions felt during certain scenes that, you know, really weren't able to be showcased in just simple dialogue. That was his reasoning. I think it's a great reason. Fallout's story has never been as hard-hitting as games such as Mass Effect, where Shepard does speak and you could sort of, you know, feel his emotions through his lines of voice acting. And the whole dialogue system now feels a lot more Mass Effect-y as well. Personally, I believe Mass Effect storytelling was, you know, leaps and bounds better than Fallout, so I for one welcome this change. This whole third-person dialogue is what is being showcased. However, Todd Howard does say that there is an option to do the dialogue scenes in first person, so no worries for anybody that doesn't like it. As far as the graphics, lots of people were not impressed. I really don't mind it, Bethesda games haven't always been known to have the greatest looking graphics. Keep in mind, this world is huge, and Bethesda focuses more on being able to do what you want, when you want, and exploring the world. And the world is massive. It is 2 times larger than Skyrim. Almost every single area looks different from the others. It's a lot more varied versus Fallout New Vegas, where the Mojave was just constantly orange looking and a desert, or Fallout 3, where the world was constantly looking like a doomsday, you know, green, apocalyptic, radiation everywhere you went. Anyways, back to the graphics. Have you seen vanilla Skyrim and vanilla Fallout New Vegas? Do you remember before you installed all those mods what that game looked like compared to this? This is a vast improvement. In fact, it is an upgraded version of the creation engine that Skyrim uses. So if you look closely, this actually looks like modded Skyrim. In fact, it looks like my Skyrim with the Real Vision ENB on, except slightly less saturated but probably equal on the vibrancy scale. So if the base vanilla game looks like my modded Skyrim, who knows what it's gonna look like once it is modded to hell and back. And one of the biggest and most exciting features during the showcase was how they incorporated some Minecraft elements, being able to build, being able to be creative, being able to change the world in your own way. There's now sort of a scavenging system in place where almost every single item you run across in the wasteland can be taken apart for materials. You can then take those materials and sort of build your own home. And not even just like your own home, more of an outpost where you need to build power generators, you need to place down turrets to defend from raiders.
As your settlement grows, people will arrive, including certain traders. They have some of the best items in the game.
It is completely optional, but definitely a feature that I will be playing around with.
But it's really great for Fallout. We just absolutely love this feature.
The materials you scavenge can also be used to create weapons. As you can see here, the scope requires 4 different parts. The parts can be found in several different items. So you're gonna be running around and be like, is that a toy car? Yes, I can take that apart, take its screws, and build my next awesome weapon. Right, and speaking of weapons, they are completely customizable. You can mix and match different parts to create your own unique weapon. It honestly looks like anything is possible here. So many attachments here, it makes COD look like Nerf guns. I don't know where I came with that. Even power armor, right? It's like fucking Mobile Suit Gundam, except more customizable, as you can pretty much interchange anything. And the combats and the animations look so much better than New Vegas. I mean, just look at these mole rats squirm around. And when you use VATS, you know, everything doesn't just freeze in place. And if that does not, you know, get you pumped up for Fallout 4, you know, if you do not currently have a massive, raging, veiny boner right now, then there's obviously something wrong with your penis and you should go check the doctor. There are still people that sort of wonder why I really want to do Fallout 4 when it comes out. I mean, Fallout 4 may not be the sequel to Skyrim, right? But I have a feeling Fallout 4 modding will be the sequel to Skyrim modding. You know, I have no doubt that when the creation kit comes out for Fallout, the mods are going to be a huge improvement on the mods we have for Skyrim right now. I mean, it's running on an improved Skyrim engine, so the possibilities are going to be much greater. Hope you guys are as excited as I am for the release of Fallout 4, which by the way is November 10th. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.